Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an SU-8, it's the Tier 6 Soviet SPG. This one's located on the north spawn of Ghost Town, and it's under the command of Guppy1974, and we've seen him before. Well, that sounds like Arty, and he's into action. Now, this is the Arty based on the T-28 tank with a 152mm howitzer mounted on top of it. And they never actually built any because, of course, all the T-28s were, well, nearly all of them wiped out before the Soviets, and they stopped manufacturing them before the Soviets started the Great Patriotic War, as they call it. Okay, he's looking for his first target. And I think he's found one. It's a P-43. Little late on that one, but he did get small amounts of stun, which the P-43 got rid of fairly quickly. That was right down the other end of the map, and so the shell travel time was actually quite high. Now there's two Arty on either team, and the other Arty is the M12. He fires that round in. Oh, he looked away. Yeah, we need to see what goes on in order to see if you actually did hit the enemy or if you missed it altogether. Well, anyway, he is reloading quickly. The standard reload on this Arty is, by the book, 19.65 seconds. But he's got 18.82, so he's knocked a little bit off. Now, it's 550 alpha, 38mm pen, and 6.7 meters on the burst radius. It's taken over from the M44 as the fastest reloading Arty with stun in the game, the SU-8. Only has 26 rounds though, and that's kind of restricting. Over on this side we can see the Black Prince, and there's another tank alongside him, but we can't see him at the moment. Rounds out. Direct hit. 251, good shot. We also stunned the T-25AT at the same time, but he used his first aid kit to get rid of that. Okay, almost reloaded. Go for it again. Rounds out. Well, the Black Prince is no more. He's got a kill. One of only 2 kills by his team so far. That T-25AT, yeah, he was about to go as well. Very low on hit points. This is cheeky. A T-3485M's come over to our side of the map. Oh, he wiped him out. One shot and right on target, and the T-3485 is no more. So that's 2 kills for Guppy. Is he going to go for 3? Well, we've got a VK2801-105. That's the premium version of the VK28. Oh my God, he's got 3 in a row. Well, is he going to do that with the rest of the enemy team? Is he going to tear them all a new one? He's certainly having a lot of RNG in his favor today, but he's probably not going to get a shell into that corner because it's very difficult to get the shells over the top of the buildings. He's looking right down the far end on the southeast corner of the map, because there might be an enemy tank somewhere around those bushes, but he has got targets over on the west side of the map, and he's looking at that straight away. Now the vehicle has to turn because it's got a narrow arc of fire, 5 degrees to the left, 12 degrees to the right. It means it does dial in a lot quicker than some of the other Arty, and he fired another one in without looking where the shell went. Now that shell might have actually hit one of the enemy tanks. We'll never know that now. Very important not to do that, because yes, it will get you in our bad books if you do. Our people love to see the enemy tanks getting hit. Okay, we've got a 40 TP and we've got a P-43, but that narrow arc of fire has come against him, and well, it causes reticule bloom if you have to move the vehicle. He fires at the P-40, but in fact, it looks like the M12 is also aiming at the same targets, as 2 Arty shells came in almost simultaneously, or consecutively at least. Now VK's gone up onto the heights and he spotted the 40 TP, and that's forced the 40 TP to go stationary, and so we smacked him for 196, and the M12 does the same. Yeah, the 40 TP is starting to move now because he realized by going stationary, he just made himself an easy target. And there he is again. Another hit for 122 this time. Well, we're certainly getting our money's worth out of this 40 TP. Okay, he's loaded. Rounds out. Tracks him that time. And stunned him. In fact, the VK loves this. He's constantly seeing this enemy tank tracked or damaged, and he's the one getting the spotting assist. So yeah, he's happy about that. Fires the one in. No, went long there. It looks like even the enemy Arty is trying to nail his VK. Okay, can he get this kill as well? Rounds out. Well, he does hit it for 229 this time. He's now one shot for the VK even. But it's the M12 who takes the kill, and we get the assist. B43 Biz, who dies before our shells fired. Meanwhile, an enemy KV3 has come into the town, and he is spotted, so we're dialing in. He's a one-shot, and it's the M12 who takes the kill again. We're 5 up on the enemy. This is almost, well, it's not quite a rout, but it's certainly a very good game. Okay, over on this side, on the west side, we've got a Porlac tank and a Sture mill. They were the last ones seen over here, and the SFV's gone up to sea, and he's found the Sture mill. There it is. We fire snap, and again, well, we do see damage, but we didn't see where the shell actually landed in relation to the Sture mill. We have got the communications expert working, so that's one good thing. At least we're getting 2.5% extras on skills. But let's see if we can get this GW Panther. He's up there, right down at the south end of the map. Well, the 45 TP's gone in, and he's extracted a nice healthy chunk of the GW. We got that as stun assist. And there's the other one. And he kills the GW, and now the 45 TP's going after the Hummel. We fire a round in, and we smack the Hummel and stun him. And that makes it an easy kill for the 45 TP, so he picks up a Pascucci's. Okay, there's only 2 enemies remaining now. They've got a Sture mill and the Porlac tank. And they were last seen on this side of the map, somewhere up these heights. There's the Sture mill, he's just been spotted, but we're going for the Porlac tank instead. We fire the round in, the M12 gets there just before us. 97 hit points of splash. Porlac tank's pulling back now. He realizes he's in grave danger. He's about to expire. 7 hit points left. And he dies before our shell gets there. And that is the end of the game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker game for Guppy1974 in the SU-8. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 10 in this one. And his win rate was 3,744, which is super Unicum standard. But sadly, he didn't get any medals out of it. So let's have a look at the team scores. Well, we can see the highest damage in this game turned out to be the IKV-90B on his team. We got 2,086 hit points of damage, but he didn't get a high caliber because it wasn't 20% of the enemy hit pool. The second highest damage was the 45 TP. He got that Pascucci's medal, and we actually helped him to get that one. He got 2,053. And the third place, well, that goes to the KV3 with 2,029 hit points of damage. beating Guppy, who was in 4th place with 1931. But when it came to kills, Guppy was top. He got 3 kills, and at one point it looked like he was going to score a lot more than that. 2 kills went to the IKB-90B, the 45TP, the M12, and the T-3485. And the T-3485 got a Leather Slaves medal for killing enemy tanks 1 tier higher than himself. And on the enemy team, their Paulak got 2 kills as well, but only 3 players on the enemy team actually got kills at all in that game. One of them was the Arty, the GW Panther. When it came to base XP, he's in 2nd place because the top scorer was the 45 TP, 1081. Then came Guppy with 1031, and they were the only 2 players who managed to make it over 1,000 base, with the CDT getting 869 in 3rd place. So at least he got the top in one column, 2nd in one, and 4th in the other. He fired 19 rounds. He didn't. He still had 7 rounds left because you get 26 rounds on an SU-8. He got 8 direct hits on the enemy and 16 penetrations. I think those 8 hits were really useful because, of course, some of them actually did smack the enemy tank and take them out of the game. 16 splashes, 1,931 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 3, so just missed out on getting a Confederate by 1 tank. If he'd hit another tank, just slightly damaged it, that might have earned him a Confederate. 280 hit points of damage assist, where he actually damaged the vehicle. I think that was the one where the M12 hit the Paulak, and then he hit the Paulak immediately afterwards, but he tracked it. So although the M12 got the stun assist, he got the damage assist, and that helped out. 799 hit points of stun assist off 9 stuns. Now, on a premium count, he actually made 28,953 credits profit from that game. He also picked up 6,187 experience points, including 3,094 for a mission completion event. So a solid tank ace there. Very nice, actually. And at one point, he did look like his RNG was working in his favor, and he was going to score a lot higher than just 3 kills. But 3 kills is still a good game on anyone's book. Hope you enjoyed the replay. If you did, please give this video a like, and thank you for watching.